saved these. I got a lot of charms from 31. My daughter sells 31, and I know Loretta, Homemade with Love by Loretta and Blaine. I'm sorry, I just put my elbow on the table so that'll stop shaking. Loretta's, well, one of her daughters is Blaine, but she's got another daughter that sells 31, and I guess she still does. But this just made me think of it. But I got a bunch of stuff from a lady at church, but my daughter sells 31 products too. So you can let Loretta or Blaine, any of them, know if you ever want any, if you need some 31 products, or you can let me know and I'll put you in touch with my daughter Lindsay. She's my Florida child. So we got pink bags, got a bunch of these bags, and I plan to put some of these stitch markers in these beautiful little bags because I'm about ready to start giving out Happy Mails. Have y'all put a comment in every video? Because that's where I'm going to get them from. And I'm not going to tell you when, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to aim this down here. There's the little kit I got from, that came from Darden Good Yarn. All this hardware stuff. And these, and this, my little owl glass full of letter beads. That all came from Michael's. I already had this crimper tool already. You really need one of those. This little tool, I do believe, came in. Did it come in here, or did I have it from something else? I'm not sure. Let's see. This one hasn't been opened yet. Maybe not. I'm not sure where that came from. But anyway, this is a nice little tool to use. And all you really do, Rosie, and anybody who wants to make stitch markers, before I get back to that. And for these, all I did was put the lobster claw or either lever back on these two. These are stitch markers also. So all this stuff. All these are going out in Happy Mails. And you'll probably only get one little special one with a set of 5. And whoever the winner is, when you contact me with your info, you can tell me what letters you want. If you want all letter I's, you know, they're really for putting it in your work. And, of course, it can save your place, or mark, if you're using it for knitting, mark your right side, your wrong side, whatever, however you want to use them. But if you crochet, now these letters won't help you a whole lot if you're overseas, and this is going to be for people anywhere, because what I'm going to do is put a set of these in a little bag and hope it'll fit in a greeting card. If not, I'll figure something out. Maybe put it in a little piece of bubble wrap or something. Make a little envelope out of bubble wrap. But anyway, so in your Happy Mail, and I know y'all probably thinking, well, that ain't nothing. But listen, I'm going to put some yarn in it too. However much I can stuff in a little mailer. Y'all know GrannyDee's poor, but I want to do something for you wonderful folks who've stuck with me through thick and thin, have been here since the beginning, or maybe you've just come in. But make sure you're subscribed. I would love it if you liked, but that's whatever. I'll leave that up to you. Subscribe, and you gotta comment. You need to comment on not just this video, but on every video, because I'm not sure, and you're not sure, which video I'm going to be pulling from to do I think I'm going to do the random comment picker. But we'll see. But you'll get a set of 5 of these. Oh, what I was saying is, if you knit, you don't really need the letters, but it won't matter. Maybe I'll make some more that are just plain, with just beads for knitters. And I know y'all, because I'm a knitter too, we a lot of times use the ones that have not this, but just a round circle more like this. I don't know if I can do any with those or not, so you might just be using them to mark the right side or the wrong side of your work, or just where you started, whatever. Also, for people in other parts of the world that don't use the letters on your crochet, you might use the millimeter, 4.5, 5.0, whatever. I'm sorry, but I don't know how to do that. I don't have letters, and I wouldn't have the points or whatever. So anyway, we're just going to go with what GrannyDee has, because I'm poor. Look at this, isn't that pretty? And it's just some wire. It looks copper, but of course it's not. Some kind of very soft, pliable metal, but that would be a nice little bracelet. I was just goofing around and had this, so I thought I'd show you that. So I guess that's it for show and tells and happy mails, and love my bag. Love my crochet hook. Thank you, April and Christy. Love all y'all, and I love you just as much if you can't send something, because I know I'm been in that boat too. And if you do, but of course I do appreciate all you folks who do send. And I am going to tonight be getting back to Tom. I had to renew our book, so we got to get on it. And I'm going to be leaving the 10th. Maybe I shouldn't report that, but I think we'll be all right. Of July for a little vacation in Gatlinburg. And do Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge. And look for mine and Penny's little co-op thing we're doing that I mentioned about the, I gotta find out what that's called, and I meant to do that before I came on here. Got the fine dining at the tree, I think is what they called it. Dollar Tree. And y'all can do that too. You can, like I said, go on Donna's. Donna Unboxes. Check hers out. And then in her description box, she has where you can go over and see what Pam did for hers. And Donna is just fun to watch. She is a nut. And, the other gal, this was the first time I had seen her, the Pam lady, but she's good too. She's a pretty lady. But anyway, it's neat to see what different items they chose to eat and for their plate and their cup and their this and their that. I'm going to get off of here so I don't have to perform surgery and lose the last half. I'll see y'all tonight for Tom. Love ya. Love to my young'uns, grand young'uns, and all you guys. Mwah. Be sweet.